We all know that the holidays are very busy, people coming in and out of your house, kids and decorations galore.
And we always talk about safety for your children, but you also need to think about your pets as well.
That is so true. So today we've asked Veronia Dainelis, a veterinary tech at the Kent County Humane Society, to come in and talk about our furry friends.
I know one rule of thumb that we talked about to start things out is if you would be worried about something around your 2-year-old, think about your pets as well.
Oh, certainly.
And this is Nemo, by the way.
Nemo.
He's like, don't
He's so friendly.
me.
Look at this. This is the face.
It's actually, I have a 7-month-old daughter at home and a new kitten, and so it's very important that I kind of get down to their level and look at the dangers that could be around. One of the things we worry about around the holidays are toxicities, things that could be toxic that people are using. One of those things, people sometimes put preservative in the water for their Christmas tree. Those can be toxic to cats and dogs if they get in there, and we might not think about that because it's not at our level. Other worries are different foods that you have around. Certainly, human foods aren't made for animals. Chocolate being a big one of those.
Right, that's not very good for animals at all.
It's not. Actually, a very dark chocolate, a small amount, could be deadly for an animal like Nemo. So baking cocoa and things like that, we definitely want to make sure we keep away from the animals.
And people don't think about that. They think it's a treat for the animal to get some candy and things like that, because they certainly want it, but those are things that definitely a no-no.
Yes, definitely.
And there's so much of that around during the holidays. And the same thing is we always make hams and turkeys, and people will feed the meat scraps.
Yep.
The animals, you have to be careful about the bones.
The bones, and also some very high-fat foods can cause diseases like pancreatitis in animals too. So it's actually just best to stick away from those things and not
err on the side of caution.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, with it being the holidays, that always means that it is chilly out. It is icy, it's snowy, and there are concerns to actually, I know if you have guests too, the pets might be outside a little bit more than usual this time of year.
Yeah, and with guests coming in and out, you know, sometimes animals have a tendency to sneak out the door and get loose, and of course we don't want that. We prefer that they not have to come and see us and spend the holidays with us. But also, if you do have to keep an animal outside, just be very aware of the temperatures. An animal like Nemo with a very short coat can't stand cold temperatures outside. So, you know, even on going for a long walk, a sweater or some boots would be appropriate for them. And we use a lot of salt to melt ice on walkways and pathways, and that actually can be irritating to animals' paws, and then also irritating to their stomach if they lick that off their paws and ingest that.
And now we were talking earlier that Nemo's actually looking for a home.
Yes.
And as cute as he is, we also want to talk about giving pets as gifts, not necessarily a good idea.
Yeah, we try to stay away from that just because we really believe that we want to find the perfect match for an adopter's home, and the adopters really need to be involved in that process. And so we encourage people to come out and get a gift certificate if they know people are ready to adopt a dog or a cat. And they can also purchase from us leashes and collars and dishes and toys so that they can have something to wrap and put under the tree on Christmas Day.
That's a great idea, because they become part of that process. They take ownership, and they're actually getting what they want, and then they don't end back at the Humane Society a couple months later with an animal.
And you don't want to end up giving a dog or a cat as a Christmas gift and them kind of falling into that realm of just another toy. You want it to be something special. Because you're going to have a pet for a long time.
We like to find forever homes is what we're looking for. So please come out and see us. We actually open New Year's Eve until 4 o'clock. So we can help people find that pet, but we would prefer that they not go as a gift.
All right. Well, Veronia, Nemo, thank you so much for coming into our studio today. We appreciate it. So charming.
Thanks for having us.
All righty.
All right.